How's it going, y'all? Top Smash MTG, and today we're here with some more MTGA standard action. Today we got a list from my good buddy and also arch nemesis, MTG Joe. A lot of y'all on the channel know MTG Joe already. If for some reason you don't, go check out his YouTube, his Instagram. He tweets like once a year, so maybe don't follow him there. He's just boring on there. But on YouTube, on Twitch, on Instagram, heck of a guy. But he made this mono white list and got the mythic with it super fast this year. With a really good win rate. He played more games in these first 2 days than I'll play in probably a year, because y'all know the rate I play at this point. But he was doing really well with this. Let's take a look at it. This is Mono White Joe, Mono White Exile. Way different than the actual normal Mono White list you see here. Starting the one drop slot here, we have a playset of Usher the Fallen, playset of Stonebinder's familiar. We'll talk about that in a second. And 2 Portable Hole. Stonebinder's familiar, if you don't know what this is, it's a 1-mana 1/1 Spirit Dog. Whenever one or more cards are put into exile during your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it. This ability triggers once each turn. And you may be thinking, putting things into exile is kind of random, right? Portable Hole exiles. Sun Gold Sentinel when it comes to the battlefield or attacks, exiles. Brutal Cathar, exile. Elite Spellbinder, exile. Skyclave Apparition, exile. So there's a lot of different ways to exile things, and multitude of ways here. So this can be just a 1-mana beater that just kills people. But the 2-drop slot, whole playset of a Tempered Adversary. It's an okay card, but, late game it is a heck of a top deck. Luminar Aspirant, still a house. And the Sun Gold Sentinel has actually been really cool from what little I got to play. This is a 2-mana 3/2 human soldier. When it enters battlefield or graveyard, exile to 1 target card, which is actually really nice when you're living in a world of flashback cards. It has Coven for 1 white, choose a color. Sun Gold Sentinel gains hexproof from that color at the end of the turn and can be blocked by creatures of that color this turn. Activate only if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers. So this is a way to get that final damage in, especially if there's a lot of mono green out there. Get your creature through there, have the hexproof and the unblockable. You love to see it. 3-drop slot here, very heavy. Brutal Cathar. I mean, we've already talked about all these cards. Every one of them are very good in the meta right now. Adeline's one that you don't see a lot of play. This card's actually been super sweet. It's a star and a 4, a human knight with vigilance for 3, where its power is equal to the number of creatures you control. And every time you attack, not just when Adeline attacks, but every time you attack, you create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped and attacking that player, planeswalker they control. So, say if you have a 1-drop or a 2-drop, you can play this on 3, go ahead and attack, and all of a sudden you've got a 1/1 also swinging in there. Super nice. Otherwise, it's no mana, no lands, nothing you've never seen before. So, let's take it in there, see how it goes. Let's go. All right, first game of the day is against Dandy. I am feeling fine and dandy. Let's see if we can't take these fools down. Okay. Maybe the Mono Joe effect. When I watched MTG Joe's video, I was kind of cracking up because at the very beginning of it, he was on the play, and I was like, "Oh, it must be nice to be on the play every game." Sure enough, that dude probably played like 6 games or 7 games in this video, and I think he was on the play every single one of them. So we'll see if this. I just misclicked there, didn't I? Pro tip here: don't accidentally hit the space bar while you're yapping. And click through your, getting a counter on your aspirant. Because I could have a 3/3 aspirant right now instead of a 2/2. But that's alright. We'll go ahead and do this. Take a look at their hand. Shatter Skull Smashing. Hopefully, we don't get... Let's see here. I guess I'll take the Pyre for now. This is going to suck, though. Because no matter what I do, they can kill one of these creatures now. Because I misclicked there. Because I could have I had the 2/2 already, and then made my Elite Spellbinder 4/2, so that way the Shattercall Smashing couldn't pick it off. Now they can pick off my Spellbinder, which it looks like they're going to do here. Yep. So that was all my fault here. Again, if you're yapping, if you're talking and running your mouth on those recordings, maybe watch where your hands are, because it's very easy to click through things sometimes. So here we'll go and play the Familiar, and then we'll play the Sentinel. Make that a 2/2. Swing for 3. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Put this counter on the Luminar Aspirant because this kind of forces them, if they want to kill it, they need to use that Cathartic Pyre, which they do. If that's their whole turn 4, I think we're okay with that. Tap land. Okay. So we'll play the Sentinel here. We can go ahead and get rid of this Pyre. Swing for 6. Not bad. Well, actually, I guess I probably should. Okay. So I exiled that there. I probably shouldn't have, just in case, we run out of stuff to exile. Okay. I was about to say, as long as we can avoid a sweeper here, we should be all good. Demon Bolt's not going to be enough to do it right now. Nice. Okay. So we can swing for 7 next turn. Let's go and take a peeksy doodle with that hand real quick. I'm so tired of seeing this freaking card. Okay. And that's probably one they have foretold also. All right, so I wanted to show real quick before we go down here. 86% win rate this season in ranked, absolutely killing it. Granted, I'm not really playing a lot. This is how it's been, but I'm doing well. That's between last standard and this standard, just to show you how much I've played though. 12-2. But I also wanted to show. So we went 4-1 here with this deck here. If I go to play, go down. We also went 5-1. Funny thing here, I posted about this on my Twitter already. On the draw, 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 on the draw. Kind of insane, but this deck is absolutely killing it for us. Trapped out of here. But yeah, mono white Exile, mono white Joe, heck of a deck here. We did lose the control matchup. Turns out when they have a multitude of just removal and sweepers, not good for us. And even there, we kind of had a chance to win at a lot of places. They had some good top decks and draws, and they got us. But hope y'all enjoyed this one. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate the support, y'all. Going to be announcing a few things, some changes to the channel coming up lately, or here in the future. Just trying to figure out some stuff on my end. So videos will probably be going. I mean, I'm already doing like a video every 3 days. It might even be less than that for a little bit. I've got to figure some things out here. Don't you worry. I'm not going anywhere for good. More love. Just got to figure some stuff out. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate the support. Let's go.